Welcome back to another ASMR video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about my workout routine. What I do when it comes to cardio, what I do at the gym, how long I've been working out, what my rest days look like, and such. So first things first, just a little background. I have been working out since as far as I can remember. Literally, I remember being a little kid. Um, when I was like 8 years old, I always dreamed one day that I was going to become a Navy SEAL, and I would train literally, I would do squats in the shower, like a squat hold in the shower, and I would do push-ups while I would wait for the shower water to heat up. I was working out calisthenics like all day long, and as I got older, I hadn't ever touched a weight until probably, I want to say maybe about, what month is it, September? Honestly, I hadn't touched a weight since like 3 or 4 months ago. Honestly, everything was just push-ups, pull-ups, ab workouts on the floor, and running, and jump rope, and shadow boxing. Like, that was it. But now that I am in the gym more frequently, I've been going to the gym pretty much 6 days a week, sometimes 7, just depending on what my schedule looks like. But I work out every single day. I don't take rest days, but I do every maybe Sunday. My rest day is more like just a really just kind of cool workout. I probably won't touch any weights. I won't do any high impact cardio. I'll do like swimming. I'll just swim. On Sundays, I'll go in the sauna and the steam room, but I don't touch any weights. I don't even really do push-ups or anything like that on Sundays. But I'm going to show you guys a quick clip of a few workouts that I did in the past 2 days, and then I'll discuss kind of what my workout routine looks like week by week. Alright, so these are just a few clips of me doing my workouts at the gym. This is actually a warm-up. So these are called pistol squats. You basically do like one-legged squats while the other one points forward. And these are a good workout. I'll do like just a few sets of these just to kind of get my heart a little pumping a little bit. And another one of my favorite workouts is these Bulgarian split squats. These with some heavy weight, like I'm not doing too heavy right now. Those get your heart rate pumping. Also, these ones I just learned from shoulders. They really get you to focus on just shoulders without being able to use your legs. Love those. Also, another day that I'm working, or same day that I'm doing some shoulder stuff, I never go heavy when I'm working on my shoulders. There's too much room for injury. And last but not least, I think this clip is the last one. I'm just doing some bench with some dumbbells, 45 pounds each arm. Like I said, I don't need to go a lot of weight. I just like to make sure I get a good workout in. Alright, cool. So now that you can see a few of the workouts I do, honestly, I've been kind of experimenting with workouts at the gym. I started off doing the simple stuff like the machines and bench press and stuff like that. But then stick to a pretty normal, average schedule like what most people do, which is push, pull, and then legs, and then push, pull, and then legs, push, pull, and then legs. And I don't really break that cycle. I kind of just repeat it. So on the days where I'm doing push, I will get to the gym and I will warm up by doing sets of push-ups. I'll maybe do 5 sets of 20. There are days where I'll do maybe 200 push-ups. I'll do 5 or 10 sets of 20. Sometimes it just depends. And then after I kind of warm up with like 100 push-ups, then I will go and I try to do some type of a bench weight, right? So honestly, recently I've been much more enjoying doing like dumbbell bench press rather than like just with the barbell. I think you get like a much bigger stretch on your chest. And I'm not like I'm not a big, huge guy, so I don't ever throw on a lot of weight. I don't ever go for maxes. I just try to rep out. Yeah, I just try to rep out what I can. Currently, I probably sit around like on the dumbbell bench press. I do maybe sets of like 15 with 40 to 50 pounds, just depending on the day. I'll do like sets of 15, 3 sets of 15, and then I'll go to like a 30 pound and I'll just try to go till failure at the end. And so I'll do like 4 sets. Then I'll do some dumbbell like flies. So a lot of push stuff. And then I also work my shoulders out. So you saw one of those exercises where I'm sitting on the ground and I just lift up with those dumbbells. I sit down in that L position because I really want to kind of immobilize that little jump that you get when you do that shoulder movement. So I just focus strictly on just trying to get that pure shoulder strength, bring it back. And sometimes I use the dumbbell or I use like a barbell and put some weight on there. It just depends. But I also will use kettlebells for specific workouts. Some days I would do my regular routine, whether it be usually on my like push or pull days, and I'll also do some kettlebell workouts like some Turkish get-ups. Let me think. I'll do some windmills with the kettlebell just to kind of get that functional mobility type of thing. And yeah. And then on my pull days, I'll do with some weights. I'll do like some lat pull downs. I also do like rows, doing rows with the kettlebells. And like I said, I don't go heavy. I have and this isn't even to brag, I have a pretty decent physique. I'm like 10% body fat. I'm not a huge guy, like I said. But I'm in decent shape. And then on leg days, I love doing Bulgarian split squats. I love doing power cleans. Like I absolutely love doing power cleans. I recently started doing the hack squat machine. I kind of like that one now. At first I didn't like it, but I kind of like it now. And another thing I make sure I do throughout the week, towards like the night, I always make sure I stretch every single night. I stretch before my workouts, but I also stretch before shin splints, you strengthen like this muscle right here. You can do a wall sit, and all you do is do a wall sit and just lift your toes up, and you'll feel that muscle right there flex, and you just keep doing it, and that helps with shin splints. Also do like pistol squats. I'll do some movements with some resistance band for my hip flexors. Just all of those things for maintenance. And the next thing I do is I always, every single day, do cardio. Absolutely every single day I do cardio. So pretty much every day I swim at least 5 days a week minimum. Most days I'm swimming 7 days a week, or most weeks I'm swimming 7 days a week. But at minimum I swim 5 days a week. And on top of that, if I have time later in the day, I'll go run. Minimum, if I do go for a run, is 5 miles. I'll do a 5 mile run. If I'm doing a 5 mile run, I am doing like a 7 minute and 10 second to 7 minute and 25 second pace. And the most I'll run is anywhere, the most I'll do for a run is about 12 miles, like the absolute most. I don't feel any need to go above that. And normally I'm hovering anywhere. Honestly, it just depends. But it could be, I think the fastest I did a 10, almost 11 mile, a 10.9 mile. I was sitting at like 7 minutes and 55 seconds per mile. And, but like when a cool pace for me is below 8:30, 8 minutes and 30 seconds per mile. Like that's easy for me. I can easily maintain that around 10 miles. But I always get cardio in. Running is very important. But honestly, it can be kind of damaging. Running those huge miles, 10 at 10 miles. Like honestly, like I don't even think I need to run more than 10 miles. Around the 8 mile mark, I still feel fresh. I still feel good. But anything above 10, my legs, my knees are hurting. It's not good for me. So, but I do always do a ton of cardio. So that's my workout routine. Push, pull, legs every day. Minimum cardio. I'll swim. If I do a swim, I'm minimum doing 20 laps in the pool, which is 1,000 yards. It takes me less than 20 minutes to do that. About 18 to 19 minutes. And then some days I'll do 40 laps, which is 2,000 yards, depending on the pool size. Obviously, I got a 25-yard pool at my gym, but that's every single